The recent off-court turbulence hasn't overshadowed the impressive performance of the Golden State Warriors this season. With a 12-4 record, the team positions itself among the top contenders for the Western Conference title, proving it still has the DNA of a championship-caliber squad. But what has fans most excited are the performances of Andrew Wiggins and Jonathan Kuminga, two players who have elevated the team's energy to another level. Before we dive into how these two athletes are impacting the team's performance, we'd like to invite you to support our channel. Leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated with all the news about the Golden State Warriors. Your support strengthens our community and motivates us to bring you comprehensive analyses and updates on the team. Now let's explore the factors that make Wiggins and Kuminga essential for the franchise's future. Andrew Wiggins, one of the pillars of the 2022 championship run, is showing clear signs that he's regaining his best form. Over the last 4 games, he has surpassed the 20-point mark in each game, a first in his tenure with the Warriors. Even more impressive is his efficiency. Wiggins is hitting 41% of his three-point attempts, the best percentage of his career, along with 47.7% of his total shots, and he's doing all this while playing fewer minutes than during his All-Star season. Defense, a hallmark of Wiggins' game, is also shining again. His defensive intensity was crucial during the championship campaign, and he seems to be back at that indispensable level in Steve Kerr's system. The big question is, are we witnessing the return of All-Star Wiggins? Can he maintain this pace throughout the season? This story of resilience and adaptation is fascinating, and fans are eager to see how far he can take his game. Share your thoughts in the comments about Wiggins' potential this season. Your perspective can enrich the debate and bring interesting insights about his impact on the team. While Wiggins regains the shine of a veteran, Jonathan Kuminga is carving his path as a rising star. This season, Kuminga has played a crucial role coming off the bench. He stands out for his ability to cut to the basket, finish in motion, and bring energy on defense, essential traits for any title-contending team. Although his overall numbers aren't yet spectacular, Kuminga's impact goes beyond the stats. His presence on the court is felt, whether energizing the defense or contributing dynamic plays on offense. The next step in his development is improving his long-range shooting. If he can achieve consistency in this area, Kuminga could solidify himself as an indispensable piece in the Warriors' rotation. Head coach Steve Kerr has already expressed confidence in the young player, stating that he has what it takes to grow within the team's system. But the big question remains, should the Warriors extend Kuminga's contract now or wait a bit longer to monitor his development? Share your opinion in the comments and help enrich the discussion about this young star's future. What makes the Warriors so unique this season is the balance between experienced veterans like Wiggins and emerging talents like Kuminga. This contrast creates a dynamic that blends the wisdom of those who've already won championships with the energy and hunger of those still striving to establish themselves in the league. This combination has the potential to keep the Warriors among the top contenders for the NBA title. However, the journey to the top won't be easy. The Western Conference is more competitive than ever, and every game demands that the Warriors maintain a high level of consistency. Both Wiggins and Kuminga will play key roles in this journey, and their individual performances will be crucial for the team's collective success. With Andrew Wiggins showing signs of a return to all-star form and Jonathan Kuminga evolving steadily, the future looks promising for the Golden State Warriors. These two players are a reflection of an organization that knows how to balance tradition and innovation, experience and youth. The Warriors' winning culture is undeniable, and both Wiggins and Kuminga have all the tools to fit perfectly into this environment. However, the biggest challenge will be how they adapt to the expectations and pressures that come with representing one of the most successful franchises of the past decade. Andrew Wiggins' journey this season is more than just an improvement in performance. It reflects a transformation that began long before his arrival at the Golden State Warriors. Before becoming one of the team's most reliable players, Wiggins was often criticized for his inconsistency during his time with the Minnesota Timberwolves. However, his evolution since then is a clear example of how the right environment can change the trajectory of an athlete. Under the guidance of Steve Kerr and alongside teammates like Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, Wiggins has found his ideal role. He doesn't need to be the main star. Instead, he thrives as a versatile defender, an efficient shooter, and a reliable presence in clutch moments. This transformation culminated in the 2022 season, where he was crucial to the team's championship run, particularly with his defensive performances against elite players like Luka Doncic and Jason Tatum. Now, in 2024, Wiggins is proving that his performance back then was no fluke. His return to all-star form shows that he still has plenty to offer, both offensively and defensively. Beyond the numbers, his confidence and leadership on the court have inspired the team in critical moments. For fans, seeing Wiggins at this level serves as a reminder that he is more than just a complimentary player. He is a fundamental pillar of the Warriors' success. But what more does Wiggins need to do to reach his full potential this season? Some analysts suggest he could be even more aggressive on offense, attacking the basket more frequently, especially when Curry or Klay Thompson are off the court. This additional aggressiveness could make the Warriors even more dangerous, diversifying their offensive options. If Wiggins represents experience, Kuminga symbolizes the Warriors' future. Selected with the 7th pick in the 2021 draft, Kuminga entered the NBA with the promise of being one of the most athletic and versatile players in his class. However, like any young talent, he faced challenges adapting to the Warriors' complex system, which demands more than individual skills. It requires tactical intelligence and an understanding of team basketball. This season, Kuminga has shown clear signs of maturity. He's no longer just an explosive athlete. He's now learning to make smarter decisions on the court, whether it's in shot selection or reading defensive plays. His ability to cut to the basket and finish efficiently is a valuable weapon, especially in transition situations. Additionally, his defensive work has been a highlight. Although he still makes occasional mistakes, Kuminga is becoming a more disciplined and reliable defender. He's often tasked with guarding the opposing team's top players, a responsibility that requires both skill and mental resilience. However, the biggest challenge for Kuminga remains his consistency in long-range shooting. The Warriors know that for him to become an indispensable player, he needs to develop a reliable three-point shot. That's why the team has invested time and resources into helping the young player improve this aspect of his game. Kuminga's development also raises an important question for the franchise. How do they balance his growth with the need to win now? The Warriors are clearly in a championship window, but they also need to ensure that talents like Kuminga have the time and space to grow. Striking this balance will be crucial for the team's future. No analysis of the Golden State Warriors would be complete without highlighting Steve Kerr's role. Since taking over as head coach, Kerr has been the architect behind the playing style that revolutionized the NBA. His offensive system, based on constant movement, quick passes, and three-point shooting, transformed the Warriors into a modern dynasty. What often goes unnoticed, however, is Kerr's ability to develop young talent and integrate new players into the system. He played a key role in Wiggins' growth, and is doing the same with Kuminga. Kerr not only provides opportunities for these players, but also sets clear standards and demands accountability, creating an environment that encourages progress. This season, Kerr faces the challenge of adapting his strategy to a roster that combines established veterans with promising young talent. He knows he must find ways to maximize players like Kuminga without compromising the chemistry that has made the Warriors so successful. This ability to balance the present and the future is one of the reasons why Kerr remains one of the NBA's best coaches. One of the Warriors' greatest strengths is their passionate fan base. From the days of the Roracle Arena to the modern Chase Center, the fans have been the driving force that propels the team through tough times. They don't just support the team in victories, but also remain loyal during hardships, as seen in the rebuilding seasons. For players like Wiggins and Kuminga, feeling the fan support can make all the difference. Wiggins has mentioned in interviews how the energy of the fans motivates him to play at his best. Similarly, Kuminga, still in his early years in the league, is learning the importance of connecting with the fan base. And you, the fan, how are you contributing to this journey? Whether at the Chase Center, on social media, or here in the comments, your voice is essential to the team's success. The passion of the fans is what makes the Warriors more than just a basketball team. It's a global community united by a love for the sport. While the performances of Wiggins and Kuminga are reasons for optimism, the Warriors still face significant challenges this season. The Western Conference is more competitive than ever, with teams like the Denver Nuggets, Phoenix Suns, and Los Angeles Lakers showcasing their strength. To remain among the favorites, the Warriors will need to continue evolving, both individually and collectively. One of the biggest challenges will be keeping the roster healthy. Injuries have been a problem for the Warriors in past seasons, and protecting key players like Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green will be crucial. Additionally, the team must find defensive consistency, which has been a hallmark of their best years. At the same time, the opportunities are immense. With Wiggins in all-star form and Kuminga showing signs of a bright future, the Warriors have the pieces needed to compete at the highest level. The question now is how those pieces will fit into the bigger puzzle. What makes the Golden State Warriors so special is their ability to build a legacy while continuing to innovate. Over the years, the franchise has not only won championships, but also changed the way basketball is played. From Stephen Curry redefining the limits of the three-point shot to Draymond Green setting the standard for versatile defenders, the Warriors have created a winning culture that attracts both veterans and young talents. Andrew Wiggins and Jonathan Kuminga are heirs to this culture. Wiggins, a player many underestimated early in his career, found the perfect environment with the Warriors to evolve. He is now an example of how hard work and patience can transform an athlete's trajectory. For Kuminga, the opportunity to grow in a supportive and structured environment is a rare blessing in the NBA. This combination of past, present, and future is what makes the Warriors unique. They are not content with past achievements. They are always looking for ways to improve and adapt. The impact of Wiggins and Kuminga this season is just another chapter in a story that continues to be written. While the narrative surrounding Wiggins and Kuminga is exciting, we cannot overlook the role of the veterans on this team. Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green remain the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors. Their playoff experience, leadership on and off the court, and ability to perform in decisive moments are crucial to the team's success. Curry, in particular, is a model of consistency and excellence. Even at 36 years old, he continues to play at an incredibly high level, leading the team in scoring and being the primary offensive threat. His work ethic inspires both young and veteran players alike. Klay Thompson, on the other hand, is striving to regain the form that made him one of the best shooters in NBA history. After years of dealing with severe injuries, Thompson has shown flashes of his old self, and his impact on the perimeter remains indispensable for the Warriors' success. And of course, Draymond Green, the defensive engine of the team, continues to be the glue that holds everything together. His ability to lead on defense, mentor the younger players, and make smart plays is something few teams can replicate. The influence of these veterans is what allows talents like Wiggins and Kuminga to thrive. As the season progresses, the Warriors must think not only about the present, but also the future. Balancing the pursuit of another title with the development of young talent is a fine line the team must tread carefully. Contract renewals will be a critical issue in the coming years. Jonathan Kuminga, for instance, is approaching a point in his career where the franchise must decide whether he is an essential piece for the future or an asset that could be traded for immediate reinforcements. Andrew Wiggins, already under a long-term contract, must remain a pillar for the team, but maintaining his health and consistent performance will be essential. Moreover, the Warriors need to continue investing in the development of other young players, such as Moses Moody and Brandon Podziemski. Having a solid base of emerging talent is vital for sustaining long-term success, especially in such a competitive league as the NBA. No discussion of the Warriors would be complete without analyzing the Western Conference landscape. This year, the competition is fiercer than ever. The Denver Nuggets, led by MVP Nikola Jokic, remain a dominant force. The Phoenix Suns, with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal, boast one of the most talented rosters in the league. And the Los Angeles Lakers, powered by LeBron James and Anthony Davis, are always a playoff threat. For the Warriors, this means every win counts. There is no room for mistakes or inconsistency in such a balanced conference. The ability of Andrew Wiggins and Jonathan Kuminga to perform under pressure will be a decisive factor. Both must continue to evolve, as the team's success will depend on solid contributions from every player, especially in critical moments. The good news is that the Warriors have already proven their ability to compete at the highest level. With a combination of experience, talent, and a winning culture, they have everything they need to overcome any challenge ahead. One often overlooked area that is vital to the Warriors' success is their focus on player training and health. The team's medical and physical preparation staff have been crucial in keeping players like Curry and Wiggins healthy and ready to compete. Jonathan Kuminga, for example, is still developing his body and endurance to withstand the intense pace of a full NBA season. Working with specialists on the team helps ensure he is physically prepared to maximize his potential. Additionally, the strategic planning of minutes and workload will be essential to keep the veterans fresh for the playoffs. Steve Kerr and his coaching staff will need to carefully balance the playing time of players like Curry and Draymond Green while giving the young players opportunities to gain experience. The Golden State Warriors are more than just a team. They are an institution built on the pillars of excellence, resilience, and innovation. Andrew Wiggins and Jonathan Kuminga are just the latest examples of how the franchise continues to evolve while staying rooted in a winning culture. For fans, this season represents an opportunity to witness something special. Every game, every play, and every decisive moment is part of a larger journey, one that celebrates the past while building the future. Now is the time for you, the fan, to be part of this story. Subscribe to the channel, share your opinions in the comments, and join us as we follow the Warriors' steps toward another memorable season. Thank you for your company, and see you next time.